Mayor Lee's remarkable journey in public service began in 2012 as a trustee on the Elk Grove Unified School Board, followed by his election to the Elk Grove City Council in 2014. His dedication and vision were recognized as he assumed the role of the city's vice mayor in 2015, leading to his historic election as the city's second direct elected mayor in December of 2016, becoming America's first mayor of Hmong descent and subsequently leaving politics in 2020 and entering the private sector. Throughout his tenure, Steve's profound commitment to his community has garnered him numerous accolades, including the esteemed Uplift the Human Spirit Award and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day of Peace Award, presented by the Sacramento County Probation Department. A proud alumnus of the University of California, Davis, Steve holds degrees in sociology and political science. His pursuit of excellence led him to achieve a doctorate of jurisprudence, further enriching his capacity to serve and advocate for his constituents and clients. With a steadfast dedication to public education and a heartfelt mission to support incarcerated youth, foster children, and homeless students, Steve has dedicated 27 years to the advancement of students in public education and have recently retired from the public school system. Steve currently serves as the President Chief Executive Officer of a private company overseeing 34 sites serving Northern California with over 600 employees. Steve Lee is celebrated for being America's first mayor of Hmong descent and his transition from politics to private sector leadership, while also contributing to community throughout his academic pursuits and advocacy work in education. Steve Lee proudly shares that he is a farmer, husband, and more importantly, a father. Please help me welcome former Mayor Steve Lee.
Joya, that was very impressive. I think that may have been the best introduction I've ever received. Appreciate it. In fact, that was much better than when I was serving as mayor. Usually in politics, you don't really get that kind of treatment. So thank you so much, MC. What's your name? Chính nó cái dọc đi đó có tiền lúc nó tin cha nè cho mình đọc tủ tua lọt tự do hợp cho nên cái nào chữ thanh nó thì cũng rộng xe thì nó chỉ giờ Faiv tới chỉ lý trở muốn nó hợp nó cũng làm chi này thế thì chúng nó chỉ hợp bảo tàu cho cái rộng xe hay thìวันนึงđây là cũng chỉ tập bảo này thế là lý là những cái tàu nó chỉ hợp tất cả làm chi này nó thì những cái rộng更高. Most importantly, I know that we are gathered here to really acknowledge the graduates, so I'm going to try to speak Monglish, a little bit of everything, and so I can't really see the graduates, but I hope you guys can hear me. I think that what is the reason for our existence here in the United States? We look back and we try to comprehend our journey. When we look back 50 years, many grandfathers, many fathers, many of our parents and grandparents served during the war. One of the things that they've always done during that time is unique unto itself. We are so privileged. We're so privileged that instead of carrying M16, instead of carrying ammunition, we carry books. Instead of wondering whether we're going to go to the front lines, we wonder what we're going to eat while we're living in the dorms. Perhaps maybe this is a moment for us to reflect back. I am one who never forgets. When I recall the work that many of us have done in the past to lead us here, it is a moment for us to pause and recognize the significant contribution of our parents, our grandparents, in their work to get us here. Today is not just about the graduates. It's about those who've put their lives on the line and those who came before you so that you could be here today. And I want you to think about that a moment. When you go to class and the only thing you have to worry about is making sure your homework is done, making sure that you have enough noodles for the day, think about those who came before you. Your John had the number one day, you taught again to me, needed to tell me no. Uya itu mi yo mong, you the u, I should go on and what your thoughts again, because it's all they cannot. There's a term in the Hmong community, pathfinders. We talked about that because back in the old country, they're gonna move the village. We reached a point here where you graduates, it is a big feat, a bachelor's degree, because it is the foundation of what your future will come. And for the young man who's not quite sure what he's going to do with this degree, I can assure you, at your age, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my degree as well. But somehow, some way, in the process of maturing, you will find your way, and you'll find a way to give back to the community. So did I, and so did many other Hmong individuals who have come before you. These are moments in which I like to reflect back. So I'm going to tell a story. Like in the old country, oftentimes some of the notorious leaders, the famous leaders that we hear, like what Vapo, the story is that they're very close. So what happened was General Rang Pao was sitting, and I'm not old enough to actually witness this, but there were many leaders who actually saw it. And what they said was, in this discussion, what does that mean? So in order for you to win the country, you're going to win on the tip of a pen. And that, in essence, is embedded in what we're celebrating today. Instead of carrying M16 and ammunition, you carry books, you carry backpacks. And because of that, you have changed the course of the Hmong community into a better journey. Your journey is not unique. There are many graduates here as well. But we all have been through the same situation. This moment is one of those moments that we remember the dorm rooms. Drinking hot water so you won't be hungry. Eating ramen noodles. Student union, hanging out with your friends. These are special moments that you will forever remember. In a blink of an eye, you'll be standing in front of a podium talking to some new graduates. I think it's important that you take this opportunity to really acknowledge all of those that have come before you, those that have been pathfinders for you. And so when you acknowledge those, of course, it includes your parents. I think when you heard your parents talk about how proud they are, that touched me. I think that it also touched all of you, to realize the sacrifices that they have actually made so that you could actually have the opportunity. Either being a Hornet or an Aggie. The fact of the matter is that you embarked on this journey and followed through and completed your journey. And I think that is what we all are celebrating. The fact that you made a commitment and then you followed up on it. You see, every generation, it gets easier. I think if you look at your father's generation, It's similar to mine, in that when we embark on our journey to go to college, there weren't very many people. As a 17-year-old making my journey to UC Davis, I had no clue where in the world Davis was. But you see, because there are those who come before you, you know that there is a support network in place. That being the case, just remember to pay homage to those who came before you. Education is something that, well, you will always have. It doesn't matter what anyone says to you or what anyone takes away from you. The degrees that you have will always be with you. And your father said it best. It's even better than that. It's embedded in your mind, your soul. And with that knowledge, you can go anywhere and be able to relate and connect to other individuals at a higher level. You being at college talked about philosophy and theories that are beyond many people who can't even understand. But what's wonderful about it is that you have the capacity and you have the ability to comprehend and move that forward. If I think about the wonderful degrees that you guys have earned, I was looking it over and I'm like, wow, pretty impressive. There's no easy feat to be able to achieve that. But the question here is, now with that knowledge, what are you going to do with it? It's up to you to change the world. The world is before you, and what do you do with that degree? Do you make a difference? Or do you just go and earn a living? Somehow, some way, find a way to give back, and you'll be in a better position as a whole. At the end of the day, I think we are all very proud of all of you. You know, you guys have done an incredible, been on an incredible journey and have achieved something that all of us are very proud of. So today we celebrate all of you. So at this moment, I'd like to invite you guys to come on stage. I have a gift for you. So, 那是个老友，在 graduate 呢。Come on stage, don't be shy. So as a token of my appreciation, I have each of you a special gift. They're all the same, so it's interchangeable. But the most important thing that I wanted to present to all of you is something that I've always coined and continue to perpetuate, the words of Pranyatubilifong. You've heard it in different forms, the pen is mightier than the sword. But to celebrate this special occasion, I present to you the tip of the pen, the Hopakana, okay? Someday, if you don't know about Pranyatubilifong, read up about him. And you begin to understand that education was planted many, many moons ago in the country called Laos. That's why you guys have the privilege of being here. So I congratulate all of you, and I present to each of you a pen. MC. Do you want to do one? I want to contribute these. Yeah, you get it.